Hi friends. This is my one look. If you've ever seen me on like a night out or a gig or something, I pretty much will be wearing this look or some variant of it. I basically have the same look, but I do the colour slightly different. So I might have like gold eyeshadow one day, might be purple another, might be silver another, might do more blush, less blush, black lips, like all the same techniques though. So it's literally just a case of, okay, am I gonna use this colour? Or I'm going to use this colour. Like it's the same process. Like I have one look. I feel like I've lied to the world, but yeah, this is how I do the face things. Okay, so I've already done my foundation, primer and everything using the NYX Angel Veil primer, Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, just my normal things. Gonna start some eyebrows because at the minute I look like a thumb and I can't find my eyebrow brush. For my eyebrows I'm using a very short MAC 266 brush, a Zoeva, those guys, 322 brow brush, and this brush which I literally got from Wilko, it's £2. So I'm gonna use like a dip brow. It's not dip brow. I don't have dip. I ain't made a dip brow money. It's Makeup Revolution brow pomade in Graphite. It's just like a black sort of colour. I'm gonna draw myself on some eyebrows. The way I do my eyebrows is I do the front part first, then I do the tail part, then I do like the bottom line. With my eyebrows I do the front part going like up, like kind of Vulcan eyebrows, and the tail part I go straight across, so I get like a really nice sort of high arch. Sort of like that. Then for the inner portion, I just kind of fill it in. Then I'll blend it out with something. So I'm using just a little brush today. I don't know what this brush is called. It's the one that comes for free with the Urban Decay Spectrum palette, the rainbow one. It's got 2 bits to it. But just a little smudgy thing. Now I'm just gonna fill these bad boys in. Then I'm gonna go in with just a black eyeshadow. I'm using Bulletproof from Sugarpill. It's just black. It's black. It's black. And that little MAC eyebrow brush that I mentioned. To like the kind of inner portion, I use generally like a lighter colour, so I'm going to use like a kind of taupey contour colour, so going to use some Tease from Urban Decay. It's like a contoury colour. Or there's Taupe blusher from NYX. Or there's Nude blusher from NYX, which is kind of contoury, grey, browny sorts of colours. Just something so that I don't have like kind of sharpy eyebrows. It kind of just blends it in a little bit. Just using the same brush that I used for smudging out the eyebrow before. Cool. So I'm gonna take that Zoeva brush, the 322 brush, and a concealer. Use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. It's not that good, wouldn't suggest getting it, but the internet told me to buy it, so I did. It's not that good though. And with this concealer and this little brush, I'm basically going to carve out where I've messed up, because you can see his eyebrows aren't really even at the minute. But this is how I get my eyebrows even. This is how I trick the world into thinking I know what I'm doing. So you can literally see I'm just covering up any little mistakes that I made. These eyebrows look alright. I mean, they're eyebrows, no one really cares. I'm going to prime my eyes using MAC's Paint Pot and Painterly. And just using one of these kind of flat shader brushes just to put it on. I would use my finger, but I have nails, so I just like end up digging it out, which I don't really want. My concealer again, I'm just gonna spot conceal. I'm not going to bother putting any under my eyes just because my eye makeup's going to be so big. It's going to cover all that. I'm just going to cover up any little face demons that have popped up. I'm gonna just do kind of sunset colours just because that's what I normally wear. Like I've already said, I literally have one look. I just kind of pick which colours I use. So I might use, I don't know, yellow and a bit of orange. I might do red and pink, or just any combination of all of these. All these from Sugarpill, by the way, with the exception of those two, which are from Juvia's Place, from the Zulu palette, I think it is. But all of these are from Sugarpill. They're my babies. Beautiful children. So I'm gonna start off with a white. For that I'm just gonna use a white face powder. This is from Makeup Revolution. It's alright, it's not amazing, but I just need this to kind of set my eye primer, just so when I blend the colours in, they have something to kind of blend into, so I get more of like a gradient. And I don't just have like yellow skin colour, I've got like more of a blend going on. I'm definitely going to do some yellow, so I'll start off with that. For this, I'm using Buttercupcake by Sugarpill. Got 2 of them. I know it's excessive, but just I've got my needs. I need me some yellow eyeshadow. Using a fluffy brush. Well, it's a fluffy eyeshadow blending brush. Mine's a bit like wonky. You can get them anywhere, there's just a cheap one off of Amazon. I'm just shoving that in the crease of my eye. Just doing kind of windshield wiper motions with it. And I take this up to the head of my eyebrow because in my head I actually am Susie Sue in the video for Spellbound. Okay, this point here, generally what I'll do is I'll start my eyeliner. So I'll take just literally any cheap liner. This one's the waterproof felt tip from Essence. You can get it from Wilko, but I literally just, for this part, doesn't matter what eyeliner you're using because you're just drawing in one line. I like to draw in this part of my wing now, just so I know how far I have to blend my eyeshadow, because I hate when like you can kind of see I've blended my eyeshadow down past the wing, so I'm gonna have to like cover that up, but it just gives me like a stopping point, so I know, okay, I've got to do eyeshadow to here but no further. Yeah, I'm gonna take some orange now. I'm using Flame Point from Sugarpill, those guys. Just gonna pop some orange. With this I'm putting it in the same spot, but I'm using a smaller brush. Again, this is just a cheap fluffy brush off Amazon. If I don't say where my brushes are, they're just kind of no brand ones off like eBay and Amazon. So yeah, I'm just using a fluffy brush, but like a much smaller one. So when I pop this eyeshadow in my crease, you see it doesn't cover as much of my eye as the yellow does. Orange. I'm also gonna take it up a bit so it kind of follows the winged liner. Go back in with that brush. I don't, not putting any more product on it, just using the brush as is. Sort of like loose eyeshadow. This is Goldilocks from Sugarpill. I love Sugarpill, as you can probably tell, and because that's like a loose powder, if I put it on my eye, literally the dust is just going to fall off, it's not going to stick. So I'm using a gold eyeliner from NYX. It's their slide on eyeliner in glitzy gold, just a pencil. So I'm going to cover my eyelid in this, then pat some of this on top when your eyeliner is still kind of sticky. I'm going to go in with a really kind of small blending brush, and I'm going to take Love Plus by Sugarpill, which is these red ones here. Just going to go in and really darken that crease. Go back in the orange brush. I haven't picked up any more pigment just because these eyeshadows are so pigmented. You don't really need to. Okay, so now is the point where I take a bit more of the orange. Just kind of pop it right in here. Blend that out a little bit. That's the thing, and how you get a really good blend is you just keep going back in with your brushes, keep going back in. So like I do a bit of yellow, a bit of orange, a bit of red, a bit of yellow, just keep on blending. I'm gonna go back in with my black eyeliner. Now I'm going to take this little brush that had the red on. I'm gonna dip it back into this black shadow. And I'm gonna really darken out that crease. Because of my eye shape, my eyes are really round, so whenever I do any kind of winged out eyeliner, my eyes just look really weird unless I do this. So even if I'm wearing really natural makeup or doing like a no makeup day, I'll always put a little bit of black straight in here, just so that it kind of contours my eyes a bit. That's the best kind of description that I have. The reason why I did the black eyeshadow before doing my eyeliner is because I'm going back in with like my ready orange. If I go in like that, I'm going to get orange on my black eyeliner, so I have to redo my eyeliner, so it's just easier for me to fill in this shape after like I've finished all my eyeshadow. So I will use the gel, just using the Makeup Academy gel liner. It's really cheap, it does the job. It's quite good. So that's kind of the top portion of my eyelid finish. But for that I'm just going to clean up where I've done all of this. So I'm just going to take a bit of black eyeshadow and kind of set the eyeliner. This is another MAC 266. I have a billion of these brushes. Taking that concealer and that Zoeva brush again, the one we used to clean up my eyebrows, just to clean up that first wing. So finally, no, I'm going to powder first, then I'm going to go onto this. For my face powder, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Bake Finish powder in the Ghost Powder. Apparently I'm the colour of a ghost. That's nice. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm just going to take some of this and a really little brush. This is a MAC 168, but it's the little one. Their normal blusher contoury brush is like, it's the same size. Their normal one's like much bigger though. So I'm going to pack some of this on. It's kind of going to act like a bit of a highlight as well. kind of do its thing. So generally at this point I kind of pick out what I'm doing in terms of like my lashes or my glitter or my whatever, because I'm really indecisive, so I need like 10 minutes to figure it out. So while that, I'm kind of just letting my bake powder sit, and then we shall return. I have returned. This has been like 10 minutes, so taking the same brush, and you've dabbed off like most of the powder, and because this powder here, it doesn't come out pure white, but it's not completely transparent, it just leaves a bit of like a white cast to your skin, so it's really good for like a subtle highlight. So I'm going to go in with an actual transparent powder, the Essence All About Matte Fixing Powder, and mine's smashed everywhere. I'm just going to take this with just a big fluffy brush. This is the Rowney Graduate brush. It's the round mop one in the size 1 inch. So these come different sizes. So I've got the 1 inch size and the 1/2 inch size, which I'll be using in a minute. Yeah, using this and my kind of transparent powder to kind of blend in that highlight and also set these parts of my face that don't have any powder on them. So on to my highlight blush contour. For my blush, I'm going to use this Collection Soft Glow blusher in shade number 2 Bashful. It's like a peachy colour, but it's got some kind of shimmers in it. It's nice, it's real pretty, I recommend it. So with my blush, in my head it's still 1987 and this is acceptable, but I basically use my blush like a contour or a bronzer. So always put a load up by my temple, by my hairline, literally do like a whoosh, like a racing stripe down my cheek. Take that graduate brush, the little one, the Rowney Graduate round mop in the 1/2 inch size. I'm going to use my highlight. For that I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Strobe Highlight in Flash. It's got like a kind of green shimmer to it. You can see it's kind of green. It's really nice. So I'm going to pop some of that on. I go like completely ham with my highlight. So if you can't see me from space, then I clearly don't have enough highlight on. Finally, I'm going on to this Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Razzle for my kind of under wing. So for this, I kind of do like an inner flick and then I do another flick that kind of goes straight out. So I have this gap between the two. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a shimmery pink eyeshadow. I'm using one from the Urban Decay Electric palette. Going to use Jilted. It's this kind of pinky blue, kind of lilac-y glitters in it. It's basically the same colour as the lipstick, just to set it so it doesn't kind of crease or get all smudgy. I'm going to go in and do that with a fluffy brush here. This is from Real Techniques. Just gonna apply some of that. What I often do when I do this sort of double wing is I go back in with black shadow or a black liner or something and just kind of define the corners a bit. Kind of gap here, I'll use something either white or glittery, so I'll use either the NYX Pure White Slide On Eye Pencil, the NYX White Liquid Liner, this Kiko Glittery Mascara, but I'll apply it with a little brush. This Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil, the silver one, just something kind of light and glittery. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use a white one in my waterline in my inner corner and for here, and then I'm going to top it with some of this glitter, so I've got the best of both worlds. What I might do as well is I might just go in with the white eyeshadow, just pop that on top. And with this, I'm literally just gonna pop a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm gonna take a little brush, dip it in, and then redo my flicks. Pop on mascara and eyelashes because I literally have to be like, ugh, to put my lashes on. So when I've got little fluttery butterfly wings on, I will come back and I will finish my face. Okay, I've come back, I've got eyelashes on, I kind of did my hair, but not really. Basically just like messed it up, finger backcombed it a bit and hairsprayed it. It took about 3 seconds, but looks nice. But yeah, eyelashes are on. Please don't ask me where these lashes are on my lip. I don't know. They're just some kind of no brand ones off of eBay, but they look like that in the packet. There's like a pack of 5, I think they were like £2 or something. Just type in fake lashes on eBay and you'll find something like them. Okay, so almost done. I've just got to draw on a new mouth, take this bad boy out of hiding. So for my lips, I feel like really there's only like one choice when it comes to colour. I mean, you know, not saying that, you know, bright pink's my favourite colour or anything, but I do have like 8 hot pink lipsticks, so it's gonna be one of these. I'm gonna wear Bauhaus by Kat Von D. It's called Bauhaus, that's the word I bought it. It's basically exactly the same colour as Fandango Purple by Sleek. Same colour, same formula. Unless you're like a die-hard Kat Von D fan, just get the Sleek one. I think it's like £4 and this was about 20, so no, unless you're stupid like me and you want to buy it because it's called Bauhaus, just get the other one. But yes, so I'm popping this on with a brush. Can't find my brush. Found my brush. Because I overdraw my lips, like I literally draw on a complete new mouth. What I do is I put a little bit on the back of my hand, take a little angled brush and kind of draw an X where my Cupid's bow is. You can see, literally, that's how much I overdraw my lips. Then I kind of just connect this to the corner of my mouth. I don't really overdraw the bottom much, but a a new lip. God, I'm literally so dedicated to getting my lips overdrawn that when I got my lip pierced, I literally was like, can you pierce it a bit higher so I've got more room to draw my lips on? I feel judged. Yeah, my bottom lip, I don't overdraw. Then, when I've used everything on my hand, I go in with the like doe foot just to smooth it all out. I'm going to give that a minute to dry, then I'm going to go back in with the kind of glitter I used under here just so this has a bit of like a sparkle going on. Now that my lips are done, it's time for what is probably the most important step of my face, and whenever I forget to do this I'm just in like a horrible mood all day. Yes. See how much better my face looks. Can't look in the mirror without doing some like stupid face like